So I once sat across from a senior Chinese executive who told me Western partners want progress by Friday. We want a partner who will still be here on Friday 5 years from now. In one sentence, he revealed the core truth of doing business in China. You're not being evaluated on your proposal, your slides, or even your performance. You're being evaluated on your staying power. In China, the long game is not a tactic, it's the operating logic. If you don't understand that, you're going to misread the silence. You'll misinterpret every polite yes, and you'll take at face value things that are actually tests of character, patience, and consistency. The Western mindset is trained to optimize for the quarter. The Chinese mindset is trained to optimize for the decade. Western professionals think in milestones. Chinese professionals think in relationships. If you walk in with short-term energy, you'll be seen as a short-term partner. And short-term partners are never given meaningful access, no matter how compelling the proposal is. So this is why trust in China takes longer to form, but becomes exponentially more powerful once it does. China must know who you are before it cares what you want. Are you reliable? Are you consistent? Can you handle pressure without losing composure? Do you honor hierarchy? Can you be trusted with faith? Will you protect the relationship when challenges come? Business logic comes after the answer to these questions, not before. So the long game changes the meaning. A Western executive might say, let's speed up so that we can build trust. But a Chinese executive is thinking, build trust, and then speed will become possible. China waits to see who you are over time because anyone can behave well for one meeting. Only a trustworthy partner behaves well across seasons and through delays, setbacks, and misunderstandings and shifting conditions. The long game also changes how decisions are made. If your Chinese counterpart senses that you're temporary, they'll keep you at a transactional distance. They'll be polite, they'll smile, they'll meet with you, but they will never stake their reputation on you. In China, when someone brings you into their relationship network, they are taking a personal risk. If you disappoint them, they lose face. So they must be absolutely sure of your reliability before they open that door. So let me share an example. Two companies once pursued the same Chinese partner. Company A focused on efficiency, clarity, and closing quickly. Company B focused on building trust, slowly, steadily. For 12 months, Company A still had nothing, but maybe we'll consider it, while Company B closed in 2 days because the foundation was already there. Company A had the stronger proposal. Company B had a stronger relationship. China, that's what determines outcomes. So how do you signal this long game credibility? Well, you show consistency. You follow up when there's nothing to gain. You stay composed when plans change. You invest time in the relationship without keeping score. Be patient with alignment. Protect face, and above all, demonstrate that you're not just chasing a deal, you're building something that will last. If you want to be trusted in China, stop trying to win the week. Start trying to win the decade. Walk into the room with a long game energy, a long game language, and long game behavior. When you do, you'll stop forcing progress and start being invited into it. If you have a business trip to China coming up and you want to build that long-term trust instead of short-term friction, I offer one-on-one pre-trip consults to help you prepare. Message me before you fly.